in the car, baby.
Alan Strickland Williams. Were you always a 3-name guy?
Sort of the older I got, the more I realized, like, you know, life is short and you only get 3 names, so you might as well use them all, you know? Well, I'm also trying to, at some point, transition into being an assassin. So
Right.
I'm setting myself up.
Tell me about the first drink you ever had.
First drink I ever had was, I was probably 3rd or 4th grade. I think I had some sort of sore throat thing going on. I don't know if it was strep or something, but my throat was really sore, and I think my mom wasn't looking, and my dad took me to where he had this little bar set up in our house, and he just poured me a little bit of this like sort of yellowish brown liquid, and he just puts it in front of me. I'm like, what's this? And he goes, it's scotch. It coats the throat. And then I took it, and it did.
Did you remember feeling drunk after that?
I remember feeling like my throat was on fire, but in a good way.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, more of that.
Yeah, like healing a wound.
Yes, exactly.
Like the holy water in Last Crusade. Were you straight-laced? Were you drinking a lot in high school? Was it even a problem for that?
When I was in high school, I was pretty straight-laced. I was straight edge, but I didn't like labels. Like I very much looked down on people that did drugs and drank, because my whole thing in high school was like, I don't belong in Florida. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And so I was like, do my homework, good boy, and
so that you can get the fuck out of
so I can get the fuck out of there. And then right when I got to college, I started doing all of it, and you know, never looked back.
How'd you let loose? Did you like?
I didn't
did you prank?
I didn't let loose back then. I mean, I masturbated a lot. I was. I had the door shut for 80% of my adolescence.
We're getting close to some restaurants here. What are you interested in?
I love Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box?
It's perfect. Yeah.
You love Jack in the Box?
I love Jack in the Box. I love how informal he is. They have the best chicken fingers I've ever had.
Is that what you're gonna get?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Frankly, I've heard that everything at Jack in the Box is vegan. Without a doubt, alcohol is the worst drug.
You think it's the worst drug?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, maybe crystal meth and heroin are worse, but still, that's like, alcohol, like...
Not worse than Coke?
Coke is fine. I'm like the guy, I'm like, Coke is great. I'm like, let's do Coke. No.
Hey, don't talk shit about Coke.
Dude, Coke built this country? Like, I feel like nothing's worse than the first, like, 10 times you drink alcohol. You're just swinging for the fences. You're feeling this, like, this warmth you've never felt before in your whole life. Okay, so the first time I'm drinking alcohol is at a frat party at college, and I'm puking. And so...
Because you don't know what to do with it.
So the first 12 times I drink, I'm like, oh, well, you're supposed to puke. And I thought that's what you're supposed to do until, like, one of my friends was like, no, you're supposed to stop, like, 2 drinks before you throw up. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Sure, yeah, okay. And I feel like if you do drugs from a bad place, you're gonna have a bad time. And you're gonna be bad. You're gonna act badly.
Yep.
If you're doing it from a good place with good people and a good environment, you're gonna have a fucking great time. Like, you're gonna have a great fucking time. Let me just, there we go.
Thank you.
I actually really think that partying is, like, great. Like, when I'm at a party, yeah, like, you want to get fucked up and you want to get laid, sure, whatever. But really at a party, I just want to, like, be with all these cool people that I love, and I want them to have a fucking great time, and I want to be the reason why they have a good time. I'm a little guy, but I can drink a lot. I've got a pretty good...
I think it's a tall guy thing.
I think
tall people, from what I've experienced, they can pack in a little more.
You know what I do? I drink slow. I don't drink too fast, but I eat slow too. I walk fast, but I eat slow and I drink slow. And I feel like the slower that you consume things, the more bang you get for your buck. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a doctor. Thank you, man.
See you, dude.
That was really fun. Thanks, Brad. Have a good night.
Sweet. Later.